Jah rule I identity. I'm a burnout hypocrisy. Fire upon partiality. Get a youth that want of equality. Yeah. If there is always a way for a man to survive, my glass is half full. Jah to keep I satisfied. Well, come a long, long, long way.
You see?
Never
go astray. A crazy voice right now, you know. What's it now, guys? I'm
Never go astray.
You know what I want to do? I want to tell the people that if you have no internet connection, you see me at task, give them your site right now because more of them go.
Well, all right. Watching them on the live, Morris.
Watch it. Blessed love. That's how we do it. Yeah. Mad.
We love it in the man.
The whole, you know, see nothing yet. I this is the tribe of Judah Rastafari. You
Conquering lion in the sea.
Mad. See.
Elect of Jah.
No.
Rastafari.
May hear a lot about you.
Yes,
so me dig up their background, you know, from short pants days come straight up.
Yeah, right.
You see me I say, someone to look at the people them and say, watch here.
Every time.
Give them your
LYMIE in the house scene.
Mad.
Every time.
All right now. Give them your official studio name or artist name. What's the name? Because me never get your bio, you know. So be mad now, because now me have to go store up a whole bunch of stuff with you.
Study me now.
All right.
Sure.
No. First, LYMIE Murray. How long since you in the business, the reggae business?
Well, we counting 15 years. We counting 15 years of bliss, you know, 15 years of doing something that we would never ever think of doing anything else. You know what I mean? So, some glorious times, man. Some great times, Dread.
Now, may I ask you a serious question?
Yes, I.
Your stage name, your trademark it?
Yeah, man. Officially, man.
Well, you'll be surprised to see how many artists come inside and trademark them name, you know.
True, a real thing, you know.
And people are so funny because when they hear that, they grab it and go buy it. And they want to come back and sell you at the same time, you know.
Same time. Yeah, so we have a smart with that.
Yeah, man, you have to, definitely. So watch it. I want you to tell the folks them out there in the internet world, you know, on the radio world, because you're both on the radio and you're also both on the internet too at the side.
Blessed.
No.
Yes.
Tell them a little bit about yourself, where you coming from, where you at, and where you going.
All right, well, we heal out a place called Royal Flat. Royal Flat up in a place called Manchester. Well, it's in a place called Jamaica.
You see me? Anytime you see yourself at the monitor. Hold on, you say Manchester.
Manchester, my place in the
Listen to me, I Coleyville, Manchester, you know. And when you come round to Content District,
just go and Kirkvine and come round.
So we are talking about the Garnetfield. Williamsfield.
We know where we are talking about.
Listen to me, a countryman just like myself. You see we are talking about.
Yeah, man. And holding firm, you know what I mean, got hooked up with a band called School back early in the days, you know what I mean. I'm an accountant major, you see what I said, so we used to do sort of accounting and things. But we got hooked up with a band called School back in the days, yes. Desi Jones and Hope and Hebert and them. You know what I mean, did a couple of years, did the Sunsplash tours, you know what I mean, as backing band. So we got familiar with all the great reggae acts. Yeah, man, throughout the entire 90s, you know what I mean, it was a good time. We got hooked up with Freddie McGregor during that same time. So right after that album called Happy Days, we did the first album called Happy Days back in 1998. You know what I mean? And then got hooked up with Freddie McGregor right after that, and we started touring and opening with Freddie for like about 4 years after. So up until about 2003, that was the motion, you know what I mean? During that relationship with Freddie, we had 2 other albums, one called Only Conversation and one called Start All Over. You know what I mean? So those were good times. So we got some good albums from that collaboration. Yes.
No. So how would you best describe your music, the type of music you do to the audience?
Well, we call it roots rock. You know what I mean? We call it roots lovers rock. You know what I mean? So I always feel like I'm one of those artists where you can't classify neither. You know what I mean? But we started out making lovers rock music, you know what I mean? And so we have a following over in England and all these places where the people love lovers rock. Okay. But then in the recent times, no, we transform almost, you know what I mean? We evolve rather, you know what I mean, into the roots, you know what I mean? So we started making the more roots music, the more social issues. We started talking about those things that affect the people, you know what I mean? Okay. So hence this new album now called Deeper Roots. So
do you write all of your tracks?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. 95%. And we write for a whole lot of other artists as well.
Okay, there you go.
You know what I mean?
That's good.
Most
now,
definitely.
since you've been in the business for 15 years,
yes, sir.
looking back at your 15 years when you started to where you're at right now,
yes, sir.
Okay, how would you put out and say, okay, I accomplished this, this is where my accomplishment brings me?
Well, this music is the universal language. This music is the heartbeat of the people. And so once we keep making this reggae music, we don't have no doubt that the people will always be embracing Lime, you know what I mean? We never change the core values. The values remain the same. You know what I mean? We never try to teach. Anything that we did was always more than to just educate, but to also edificate. You know what I mean? So we take the kids into consideration when we write and sing songs. So the focus has never changed over the years. Over all this time, it still remain the same, you know what I mean? Lime, never switch. So never try to sell out, never bow. You know?
Never bow.
We
love that. We love that.
From the root to the foundation.
No, the career, your career goal right now is straight up music.
Oh, no doubt. You know what I mean? It's more music. Because music alone live, you know. So we know say even when we pass on and gone, you can't still Lime in flesh. This music remain, you know what I mean? So we give thanks. So we always go make this music. This is a life call. And music chose me. I am one of those that believe definitely that music chose me.
So
you know what I mean?
How would you define the word success to yourself?
Well, if you remain true to your core values, you know what I mean? If you remain true to yourself and over the course of your lifetime, if you do what you love, if your job is doing what you love, at the end of the day, success is not measured by the size of your bank account.
Right.
The success is measured by how comfortable you feel that you would have lived a life, you know what I mean? Because I hold for people doing things that they don't love and they're miserable going to the job every day. So they're almost existing but they're not living, you know.
How would you rate your performance, your live performance?
Well, we give the people what the people want. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, we give the people what the people should get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're not one of those who say, all right, because the people them want this, or because the people live this kind of lifestyle, we're going to bring this kind of message and music. So we always bring this message of hope and upliftment to the people. You know what I mean? We always represent for the Empress them, because without the Empress them, is nothing. Mama Earth, salute every time.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So we always come exciting, man, and always bringing the people this good soul rebel, you know what I mean?
Mad. So where you see yourself right now between the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, all right, we always want there, you know what I mean? We always want to be here. We always felt like, you know what I mean, to be year to year. You know what I mean? To always be here is a key thing, not to just get a one hit and then nobody hear nothing about it again. You know what I mean? So we just always want to be some year to year singers, man, where year in, year out, you're going to always be hearing about LYMIE.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen, LYMIE in the house.
Yes, definitely, man. And of course, we aspire to the top, you know what I mean? We always aspire to make the #1 song. We always want every reggae artist want a reggae Grammy, you know what I mean? So LYMIE is no doubt. We want a reggae Grammy. You know what I mean? But we're there for the people. Anytime the people them say so, we're ready for it.
Man. No, LYMIE, I want to know what type of friend man like you keep? Well, what type of friend LYMIE have?
Well, watch it now. My brethren them are some roots, man. Them, you know. You know what I mean? Me have some brethren where have them thing and do them thing, and we still support the brethren them. You know what I mean? Like me have some brethren who wear them pants tight. And I say, yo, I'm not too like it, but we still hold a good vibe same way. You know what I mean? So. But my brethren we part with is most the roots, man. You know,
roots and culture.
You know, if you have the dreadlocks by your head, you know, but you're not here for deep up in yourself, you know what I mean?
Right, that's so.
Yeah,
you know
man.
No, what type of culture right now you could see yourself merging your music in?
Well,
because you know a lot of reggae artists right now, them do come over from the singing J, come over to the rap and merge with the R&B artists, them and things. So where you see yourself merging with, you know, have a collaboration.
My appreciation for music goes far, far beyond, you know what I mean, even just Caribbean music and our music. So there's a thing called country music. You know what I mean? There's a bit with LYMIE and this limelight movement, you know what I mean? I would have loved go country. Most people go in hip hop and most people go in rap. I would have liked go country because country music is,
and especially
is a huge market, you know?
The country and western.
Oh yeah, most definitely represent for yard people officially, you know what I mean?
No, yeah, what about your support in the business? Do you have a lot of strong support, like family support? A lot of artists or a lot of people, you don't get that strong family support until you hit it big. All of a sudden, cousin will come out of the woodwork. This man say, yo, my brethren, me remember me I used to go to school, me I used to drink, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. Do you have that strong family support?
Well, family was always behind us, you know what I mean? and there's a brother of mine that actually sang, you know what I mean, that actually did backing vocals with Barry Hammond back in the day. So there's a whole of music in my family, you know what I mean. My daddy was a singer himself, you know what I mean. So we get total support from family, man, and our brethren them stay close. We're true brethren, we know them